Hey YouTube, today I'm looking at the Hyperkin Supaboy. It's basically a Super Nintendo compatible portable player, and it comes in this box right here. It says Hyperkin Supaboy. There's Hyperkin right there. That's the company that made it. They make a bunch of other products, clone systems and whatnot. And it comes in this case, this felt looking case, and it's actually kind of nice. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it, but what else? Other things that come in the box are, besides the case, you got this little slot that opens up, and we have the AC adapter because this is a portable player, and you're going to have to recharge it. So it also comes with the RCA cables, so you can plug it up to your TV and use it as a portable Super Nintendo. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm looking forward to that, to see if I can just kind of use it as a Super Nintendo in another room, because I already have a Super Nintendo here. And that also comes with the directions. Who needs those, right? So I'm going to go ahead and start playing some stuff here so I can see exactly what this thing can handle. First I'm going to start with, let's go with Super Mario World. I mean, this is like a game that comes with every system, right? It's like a classic. It's gotta be able to play this. Boot it up. Nothing, right? So what that means is, what you gotta do is you gotta take the cartridge back out. You gotta blow in it. Some people say not to do this, but this has worked for me for over 20 years, and I'm gonna do it. Okay, there you go. It works. So there's Super Mario World. And you can see it has this control pad that resembles a Super Nintendo. See, Super Nintendo. It kind of looks like that. This is like a turbo controller, but you get the idea. And it's actually pretty comfortable. You got the D-pad over here. It feels pretty good. It's a little hard to push, a little harder to push than the regular Super Nintendo controller. But then the buttons feel really good. The buttons feel just like the standard Super Nintendo controller does. You got start, select. This resets it. See, I reset it. And then I got the R and the L. And then underneath you have the volume control. It gets pretty loud, but it's not the best quality. It sounds like maybe, it looks like stereo, but it doesn't really sound like stereo. You got the headphone jack, and then the LED light that lights up when you're charging it. Then in the back you have the rechargeable battery, and you need a screwdriver to get that out, just a Phillips screwdriver. And this like locks the game into the system. I never really use it because it seems like it locks into place pretty well. So that's just an overview of all the different buttons. Oh, did I show this yet? It's hard to see. The on-off button right here. AV out to hook it up to your TV, and then also just this is how you recharge it. You just plug it in here. All right, so I think I recently reset this game by accident. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Do 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 do. There's a little bit of a buzzing noise. I don't know if you can hear it on YouTube, but it's like bzzz. There's my friend Yoshi. Gotta get those apples. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. So that's Super Mario World, right? So that works. That's a pretty standard game. Let's try a game that's a little more intense. Let's try a game with the with that special chip. Like let's see. Super Mario RPG. I think that has that mode chip or whatever. You could tell the cartridge that has these 3 grooves instead of the standard one just has the one. That's Turtles in Time. Nothing special about that one, although it is a great game. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna blow it again, and I'm gonna plug it in. Let's see how it works. It looks pretty good. It looks like it's working. Let's turn the volume up and make sure the volume's up all the way. And this one still saves, which is nice because it's a great game. There you go, jumping around and everything. All right, well, that's Super Mario RPG. Next, we're going to try a Super Famicom game. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I was, one time I said Famicom, and this guy said he said like Famicom or something. So I don't know if I really say it right, but this one is Cosmo Gang the Video. It's actually a really fun game. It's a really fun game. And let's turn it on and see how it looks. Because you know this thing can play Super Famicom and Super Nintendo games. All right, looks pretty good. Everything's working okay. Yeah, definitely check out this game, by the way. Cosmo Gang the Video. I don't know why they call it that. And it says Namco on top. It's really Namco. It's kind of like Space Invaders. You get like these power-ups and everything. By the way, the screen quality of this thing, it's okay. I mean, it's not like, I'd say even like a GBA has a better screen quality than this. You could tell it's kind of like, it's not really digital, it's analog. And it kind of hurts my eyes if I play for too long, honestly, because it's such a small screen. And I guess Super Nintendo games were made to be played on a bigger screen than this. But it still definitely does the job. I mean, it's definitely a portable Super Nintendo game, just like it says. All right, let's try one more game. Let's see, what do we got? We got Tetris, we got... Nah, I don't want to play that one. This one's pretty cool. I think this is Goemon. I don't know if I said that right either. But I think it's called, in the US it was released, it's called like Legend of the Mystical Ninja. That was the first version. I think this is the second version, so it's a little bit different. So here's an example of a game. I can't really understand what I'm reading, but if you keep hitting start, eventually you get to the gameplay. I mean, it's pretty standard here. This is 100%. Whoever had this game last was amazing. Yeah, this is also a fun game. Look at this guy. You could, if you hit start, you can change the player that you're playing as, and they each have different moves and whatnot. I don't know how to get past this part. I guess I'm supposed to have like a special jump or something. Actually, this level is kind of hard for me. Okay, well that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video now. Actually, no, let me try one more thing. Let me just go ahead and try the Super Game Boy. And this thing is massive. It takes up a lot of room, but it's awesome because you got a Super Game Boy. It plays your Game Boy games on your Super Nintendo. It's awesome. Let's see if it works. Oh, that's so cool. I'm looking at a Supaboy that's emulating a Game Boy, but really playing on a Super Nintendo. It's like, it blows my mind. Wow, I can't pass this screen? That's annoying. This is Tetris Plus. It's basically, it's like Tetris, but it's plus. It has extra features and stuff. It has like a puzzle feature. I'm just gonna go to the classic standard Tetris that we all know and love. So it looks like it handled that Super Game Boy pretty well. Very cool. All right, that about wraps up the video. So I just wanted to say, definitely, if you're looking for a portable Super Nintendo, you don't really have a choice. This is really the only thing you can get because I think it's the only thing that exists. But I think it's like $80. It's a nice little system, so definitely check it out. All right, see you later.